Hello, I'm Pauline Chapman with Figment Effect Shop, and today we bring you our newest product called Domemaster to HTML for After Effects. Domemaster to HTML is a conversion tool that prepares your Domemaster so that it can be shared with your production team or clients for feedback and approvals over the internet or your internal network. Domemaster to HTML is an After Effects script designed to not only help you with future projects for approvals by your production team or clients, but more importantly, we here at Figment Effect Shop hope that this script elicits your imagination to the endless possibilities on how to create, collaborate, and share your full dome content to anyone, anywhere using the Domemaster player. Let's get started. First, let's set up a folder for the conversion. I will choose our client's assets drive and create a folder. You can name the folder anything you'd like. I will name this one DM to HTML. Then inside, I create another folder labeled Domemasters, all in lowercase. Now this is important so that the HTML page created can access the converted Domemaster in that directory. And this part of the setup is complete. You only have to do this step once before you can use the After Effects script. Again, make sure that the subfolder is labeled Domemasters, all in lowercase, inside the folder you create. Let's launch After Effects. Let's import a Domemaster video or a sequence file. It's entirely up to you. Now let's make a Domemaster composition by dragging the Domemaster onto the new composition icon. Let us give this composition a proper name, because whatever name you give this Domemaster composition, that will be the name that will be displayed as the title in the Domemaster player. Next, we launch the Domemaster to HTML After Effects script by going to Adobe After Effects menu. We will click File, then we will scroll down to Scripts, and then we will find the Figment Domemaster to HTML script and click on it. Once the dialog box appears, you will notice 4 buttons: Settings, Info Frame, Export to HTML, and Close. Let's go into Settings. The first thing you might want to do is add your name or company name in the registration area. A free license is included with your Domemaster to HTML After Effects script, and there is no registration required for this After Effects script, so don't worry. The second thing you might want to do is add your company logo URL. Let me show you. Let's say this is your logo, located on your server, whether it's on the internet or your internal network. Simply copy the URL to your clipboard, then paste it into the watermark area, like this. This is going to be the image in your Domemaster information frame. Just so that you are fully aware, by not adding the image URL in this area, the Domemaster player will automatically use its own logo as a default. Next, and this is a must-do step, you need to link the folder you created in step 1. We do this by clicking the Connect button. I will choose our client assets drive and select the DM to HTML folder I created earlier. Now I will click the Open button. The folder location is now ready to be connected to the After Effects script. Now click the Save button. You will be asked to confirm the information. If the settings are all correct, click Finish. Otherwise, click Back to correct your information. Looks good to me. Let's click Finish. Once these settings are saved, you do not have to come back to the settings again. You can just use the script as normal. Let's click the Info Frame button. This section is for a short description of your Dome show or trailer. Now let's add a description for this Domemaster. Just so that you are fully aware, by not adding a description in this area, the Domemaster player will automatically use its own logo for display. When you are done entering a description, click Save, confirm that the description is correct, then click the Finish button. Now you are ready to export your Domemaster so you can share it with your production team or your clients over the internet. Click Export to HTML to begin the process. Once the script is done, you get a thank you dialog box. Click Close, and that's it. You have successfully began the conversion of your Domemaster to HTML. Now let's launch Adobe Media Encoder. The next step is to create a link to the DM to HTML folder I created in the previous step. Make sure that the Watch folder tab is selected and click the plus symbol. When the dialog box opens, find and select the folder you created in the first step. I will choose our client's asset drive and select the DM to HTML folder. Now I will click on the Choose button. Next, we will select the output folder by clicking on the output folder link. Again, I will choose our client's drive and select the DM2HTML folder and go inside. Now I will select the Domemaster's folder and click the Choose button once again. Next, we will select the appropriate export settings for streaming. Click on the Export Settings link. In the format, make sure that H.264 is selected if it's not already in the field above. Next, click on Match Source button. Scroll down to bitrate setup. The default 10 and 12 is good for anything 2K and below. However, if you are going to be making Domemasters above 2K in the future, please change the target and maximum bitrate to 15. I will set mine to 15 and 15 and click OK. That's it. Once again, these steps are a one-time setup only. You will not have to do this again. Let's click on the Q tab if it's not already been selected. If the Auto Encode Watch folder is not checked, click the checkbox to enable Auto Encode. Depending on your system, the Domemaster conversion may take a moment to a few seconds to begin. Let's give it a moment. There we go. The conversion has begun. This is so exciting. Let's take a look at what was created. Inside the Domemaster folder, you will see your converted Domemaster video. And inside the conversion folder, you will see an HTML web page, which is now your built-in Domemaster video player. Let's double click on the HTML file and see what's inside. You can see that the file is being loaded from your hard drive right here. And here it is, a fully converted Domemaster inside a web page. You can zoom in and out to get a better view of your Domemaster, and the Domemaster player can switch the views instantaneously from this front view to a Domemaster view. And we also included a pre-warped view as well. But the final question you are probably have on your mind is this. Now that I have converted my files into an HTML compatible source, how do I get them onto my server? Let me show you. All you have to do is upload or drag and drop the HTML file and the Domemaster folder onto your server's hard drive. The following server you are looking at on the screen right now is our domemasterplayer.com. So we have blacked out the directory structure for security purposes, just so I can show you a real-world setup. So you can see on our internet server, we have a folder labeled yourwebsite.com for the HTML page. Inside that folder is a subfolder labeled Domemasters. This is where your converted video or future converted videos will go. Then just access the HTML page from any browser or any mobile device, and your production team and clients may access the HTML page and give you feedback. And that is it. There will be more tutorials on how to use a Domemaster player in different scenarios, such as streaming your video directly to a planetarium or a Dome event, how to use Blendy, Siphon, OBS Studio, MadMapper using the Domemaster player. Once again, I am Pauline Chapman with Figment Effect Shop, and see you next time.